Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I got out of this book, which is about Elon Musk. And right now, based on Forbes, Elon Musk is the richest man on earth with almost $200 billion. So I'm going to be sharing 5 key points that have been crucial to his success. And without any further ado, let us dive in. Lesson number 1, it is education. Education, most of the time when people hear education, they just think about school. But I'm not talking about school because it is not what education is. Education is what you can comprehend, understand, and apply. And before Elon Musk was 12, he read every books in his library. He was born in 1971 in South Africa. And by that age, he has already read all the books in the library, and then he ended up reading the encyclopedia. And most of the time, people like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and so on, they are perceived as special or genius. But that's not the case. It's because people don't know what these people did when they were still little children. It's that the education that either their parent or the environment that they were, that made them become really educated people. And this is the case with Elon Musk, that at that age, he was already reading with 12 years old. How many people out there with 12 years old can read a book? This is an important fact that people do not really understand, and they just think that you just have to want it and you will get it, and you will get it. No, you need to be educated, and it's the foundation of everything that you're going to achieve in your life. And right now, you can just look at your education, because your education is kind of like the measurement of your success in life. If you want to achieve great success, you're going to have to educate yourself a lot. And if you have always wondered how can you raise geniuses, because the word genius or special, it's kind of like a misnomer, because when you say someone is a genius or he's special, he or she special, it means everything. It means that what they are doing, nobody else can do that. But it's not the case. You can raise geniuses. And if you don't know how and would like to know how you can educate your children or yourself so that they become geniuses later in life, then just let me know, because we have a tool called TechnoTutor, which is then helping parents and also entrepreneurs to really increase their level of education, and which is then what's going to make them more successful in life. Because sometimes parents complain that, okay, at school, my child is not being taught how to be creative, how to be entrepreneur, or how to manage finances. It's simple, because people who are teaching at school, they are not entrepreneurs. They don't know how to manage their own finances. They are most of the time broke. So if you send your child to a broke person to teach them, what do you expect out of it? Right? So that's why education is really crucial and important, because based on your level of education, that's also what you're going to be able to accomplish in your life. And point number 2, it is a dream. You have to have a dream. You have to have a vision or a goal or something. And yes, it's good, because even when you say, I'm going to the supermarket, that's like a goal that you're setting for yourself, because everything that you do, every movement that you make, it's because of something that you want to accomplish. Even when you say, okay, I'm going to go drink a beer, that's an objective that you have set for yourself. So that's why it's also important that to have a vision. And having a vision, it's also important to have a vision that's going to better the whole world. Because when you look at Elon Musk, for example, his goal was to revolutionize the auto industry and the space industry. It was something that had a huge impact on the whole world. So you can also see it like this: your success is also going to be proportional to your goal, to your vision, to what you have or what you want for the whole world. The bigger your goal, the greater you're going to be able to accomplish in your life. And there's also here, like, let us say, if you are a single person, right? The only thing that you're going to be working for is to make yourself comfortable. That's me. You're only going to be working for yourself to make yourself comfortable. But if you have a partner, right, then you're going to be doing stuff or making your efforts so that you can get both of you comfortable. The same goes when you have a family, and then later on, that means the bigger your goal or your dream, the more impact it's going to have in the world, the better. And that's also going to push you to really accomplish greater stuff in your life. That's why it's really important to really have like a vision. And if you're not clear about that, you can reach out to me and we can talk about that. Point number 3 is know the score. This is really fundamental because knowing the score is like your GPS. It knows where you are at every moment or at every point. And if you don't know where you are currently, you will never get where you are going, because where you are right now is going to tell you what you have to do to get to the next level. Say like this, like a soccer team playing soccer. They are playing soccer and one team is leading like 1-0. And if you are the team losing, and then when the referee says we only have 5 minutes left, that means based on that, you're going to change your strategy. In this case, you're going to become more aggressive, because what else do you have to lose? You have everything to win, but nothing else to lose. That means you're going to change your strategy and becomes more aggressive. And if you are the team leading, in this case, you're going to be more defensive because you have something to protect. That's what makes you way more effective when you know the score. Same goes in life. With your finances, you have to know your finances. How much money are you making? How much money are you spending? And where are you spending your money? Which is also a very crucial point, because people spend so much money on things that they are not even aware of. If you drink coffee, you smoke, or alcohol, just write down how much money you're spending on that, and you're going to be amazed. And point number 4. Number 4 is take risk. You have to take risk. You cannot succeed by remaining in your comfort zone or in your safe space or whatever that is for you. Because for Elon Musk, for example, in 2008, he was facing the hardest time of his career. He was in the verge of bankruptcy, his 2 companies, SpaceX and Tesla. And he only had so much money left that if he did invest that money in one company, he may have a chance to save that company from getting bankrupt. But he did not do that. Instead of focusing all his capital in one company, he invested it in, he split the money and invested it in both companies. In this case, that meant almost certain death for both companies. But that's what he did. He took that risk, and later on, he managed to save both of those companies. And in terms of taking risks, you do not just take risks blindly, because if you are in an airplane and you jump off the airplane and you don't put your parachute, that's not what means taking risks. That means being stupid, because taking risks in that case will have required you to take on a parachute and then jump. That's what means to take risks. Take risks means you get yourself ready and then you face the challenge. And getting yourself ready doesn't mean that you're going to figure out everything from the get-go. No, you prepare yourself as much as you can, and then you go and then face it. Because no matter how much prepared you are, things will never ever work out the way you've planned. And it will always be that within that risk-taking, you're going to stretch yourself in order for you to get to the other point, or to make what it is that you want actually happen. That's really a very, very important factor, because we have been educated not to take risks, to find security. But there is no security in life. The only security that you have is to be moving. It's like a bicycle. You can't say, I'm going to stand still. No, that's not possible. You have to be riding. Only when you're riding that you get that security. And that's the same in life. The moment that you try to find security, that means you're going to stop growing. And then if you stop growing, what else is there for you? Right? That's why it's important to take risks. And before taking risks, get yourself ready, prepare yourself, and then go and face it. Get out of your comfort zone. because that's the only way for you to achieve greatness. Point number 5, the last one is, this one is really crucial and you're not gonna find it anywhere out there because so very few people actually talk about this one. And I've realized that it's so important, but no one's really see that. That's why I'm going to share this one with you. And it is to have a partner. And here with partner, I don't mean like a business partner. I mean like a girlfriend or a husband or a spouse. That's what I mean here with a partner. And if you look at every mega successful person, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, all of them, they had a partner. They were married. Actually, no one is really pointing how important this one is, but it's a very, very crucial point. People even like Henry Ford. Henry Ford owed his success to his wife. His wife is the one who really made him the way he is or the way he was, because he's not alive anymore. So this is really important. And the reason why it is really important to have a partner is because out there, it's like a jungle. When you go out, you really have to push yourself. And when you get out of that, you come back home, you need someone to support you. And you need that support. And with your partner, you can share things that you cannot share with other people. You need that intimacy with your partner. You need that support from your partner. And also, she is your first mastermind. If you haven't heard about it, about mastermind, it's a concept defined by Napoleon Hills, which is two people, when they get together and they are in perfect harmony, there is a third entity that comes out of it. You grow even faster. It's like two people, when pulling a load, they pull not like twice as each of them could have pulled, but 3 to 4 times or even 5 times as much as each individual of them could have done. So that's why it's so crucial to have a partner there / girlfriend, spouse or wife in your life. And also, like I was mentioning earlier about a goal or a vision, when you are working and you know that you're working also to support your partner, you get as much done. You get way more things done because it's not only for you. And if you have realized this, we tend to do more for others than for ourselves. That's why it's also really crucial to have a partner. And also, she's also the one, or he is also the one, who's really gonna like encourage you in your endeavor. That was it, but I have a last one for you. And number 6, this is kind of like a bonus. This one is quite a tricky one. It's confidence. You have to have confidence. People will buy your confidence more than they will buy your service or your product. That's why you have to develop confidence. However, confidence is not something that you think about it and become it. You have to work confidence. It's a skill that you acquire. And how do you acquire a skill? You train, you practice. That's how you become confident in whatever it is that you're doing. And you have to practice the confidence. It means you have to go out there and do things. And while doing things, most of the time you're going to fail. But when you fail, you then learn something out of it. And when you learn something out of it, you then become more confident that you can do it. That's how you build confidence. It is not a state of mind, but it's actually a skill that you develop. And you have to practice that, because later on or in life, you are going to take your decisions, your best decisions, you're going to take them out of your experiences. And your experiences, you acquire them through your failures. So if you don't want to fail, you will never be able to take good decisions, and you will never be able to really be confident, because confidence, like I said, it's not a feeling. It is a skill that you actually have practiced over time. So that's it for today, and talk to you next time. Bye-bye.